Hi everybody, Dan Illman here with our Spa Baby race for Sunday, August the 13th. We kick off the Saratoga card and the 50-cent early pick 5 with a 7-furlong maiden special weight for 2-year-old fillies. Let's take a peek at this field. Several first-time starters entered, several experienced horses as well, and we'll start things off with the number 1, Exhilarate. And this horse has a lovely pedigree. She is by Warfront, 17% winners with 2-year-olds. The Dam Elate was a monster, a multiple grade 1 stakes winning dirt router. The second dam was a stakes winning dirt sprinter, and Bill Mott debuted Exhilarate going 5.5 furlongs at Belmont, a distance that's probably a little bit short for her, and she was out-sprinted through a very quick opening quarter before running on willingly at the end. I think it's exactly what Mott and the Connections wanted to see from Exhilarate. She's now going to stretch out 1.5 furlongs to 7/8 of a mile. She has the experience edge over the first-time starters in this race, and I just think that last race tightened her up very well. She seems like a logical threat with Junior Alvarado aboard. The number 2 is Tahiti ITI. This is a first-time starter by Kentucky Derby winner Always Dreaming, who, as you see, hasn't done very well with his 2-year-old first-time starters. The dam was a debut winner, and that race was at a mile. The third dam was multiple stakes placed on turf in Europe. 7 furlongs should be fine for the career debut. It's often taxing for young first-time starters, but considering this pedigree, Always Dreaming over a Curlin mare, Tahiti ITI should handle it. Now, this filly, trained by Tom Albertrani, it appears has been working in the morning with a horse named Rialta, who made her debut the other day at Saratoga and only finished 8th. Joa Rosario picks up the mount. The number 3 is Stella Maris. This one is by the first crop sire Catalina Cruiser, who's gotten off to a pretty good start, 2 for 13 with first-time starters. The dam was quick. She was a multiple stakes winning sprinter and a half-sister to Ghostly Moves, a graded stakes placed router. The second dam had a lot of class. She was a grade 1 stakes winner going long on the dirt. Stella Maris shows some solid workouts leading up to her debut for trainer Horacio De Paz. Ricardo Santana takes the mount, and I'm expecting this filly to show a little bit of speed. She could be one of the sleepers in this race. The 4 is Magic 8 Ball, and this is an experienced daughter of Upstart trained by Tom Morley, who showed a little bit of speed as the favorite in her career debut at Belmont. She tired to finish 3rd that day, but I think she probably benefits from that experience, and as you can see, she is a half to a couple of horses that were not only fast, but precocious, earning black type at 2 sprinting. Magic 8 Ball was a $230,000 yearling. Upstart does well with 2-year-olds, and Magic 8 Ball is another horse that should show speed. Javier Castellano picks up the mount. The 5 is Genetics, and this is a first-time starter by the great stallion Tappet. She sold for $525,000 as a yearling. She's a half to Victory, who won the grade 1 Natalma as a 2-year-old going a mile at Woodbine. She's a half to A Little Love and Luck, a stakes winner on the turf, and the dam was a grade 2 stakes winner on the turf. Maybe Genetics is going to benefit from switching to turf down the road, but this is another one that shouldn't have a problem lasting the 7/8 of a mile. It appears she's been working in company on a couple of occasions with a Mott-trained firster named Reynolds Channel, who is running on Saturday, making his career debut. I've heard a lot of good things about Reynolds Channel, and if that horse runs well, you might want to upgrade Genetics. Jose Lescano has the mount. The 6 is Wonderride, a daughter of Gunrunner, who is sensational with juvenile debut runners clicking at 19%. The dam won her debut as a 2-year-old. She was a grade 3 stakes winner on synthetic, but also did some really good stuff on the dirt. This is the family of Videogenic, a multiple grade 1 stakes winner. Wonderride shows a couple of short workouts out of the gate coming into this race for trainer Kenny McPeak, who sometimes gives them a race or two before they strut their best stuff. Julian Leperoux takes the mount. It's a precocious pedigree, but 7 furlongs for Wonderride. I wonder if this is just a starting off point. Clearly a Test is the number 7 by a young stallion named Clearly Now. This is a Louisiana bred who made her career debut earlier at Saratoga on opening day. She didn't run very well in that spot. She was sort of out-sprinted early. She finished up on her wrong lead, but the runner-up from that race came back to really improve. She finished second with a 71 Beyer in her subsequent effort. Clearly a test comes into this race, and of the 3 horses with prior racing experience, by far is the best Beyer speed figure. This is a good outside post position where if she breaks well, she can settle into a stalking trip while clear of traffic. Jose Ortiz takes the mount, and I really respect this underrated barn. Jose Camejo is a very good trainer. We take a look at my top selection for Sunday's Spa Baby race, and I'm going to go with the beautifully bred Exhilarate. The daughter of a late, probably gained a good amount of fitness while going a little bit too short in her debut. She gets another furlong and a half to work with here, and I'm expecting maybe a little bit more early speed for trainer Bill Mott. But do keep an eye on that number 5 Genetics, especially if her workmate Reynolds Channel runs very well on Saturday. Nice way to kick off the card at the Spa on Sunday with our Spa Baby event. Best of luck.